Hello, I'm Toycat and welcome back to another Black Ops 4 Blackout video. Today I'm going to be showing you one of the coolest things that you might not be aware of, which is the fact that there is an array in this map. And you know, there being an array is not a particular thing, it's just an array, it's not the array. But next to the array is one of my favourite locations in the game that you might not be aware of, even though it sometimes does have the blue light above it, because it is Transit. You know, Transit is everyone's favourite hateable Black Ops Zombies maps. It was in, obviously, you know, Black Ops 2, and everyone's like, oh, it's a map with a bus on, and it seems so cool before it came out. But as it's aged, people have just learned to hate it more and more and more and more. But let me show you today where Transit the Diner. Oh my god, everyone has gone to Transit. So there is going to be no stuff left for me, unless I go on top of this roof right here. Yeah, long story short, this is going to suck real bad. There is nothing here for me. There's going to be a guy behind this door. There's armor level 1. There's a medkit. There's Simul Monkeys. Come on, give me... Okay, we got an SG-12. We're going to have to shotgun it. You know how I mentioned last game about, like... Or last video, sorry. About, you know, a situation where it's like, you have nothing else. You know there's people all around you. This is that situation. Oh, it's already sorted. So let's do this. Let's go kill some people that hopefully aren't expecting it. We got an ELO. We got a gun. I'm going to climb up here, even though climbing ladders in this packed area is a bad idea. Just because I know that this view is such a... Oh, he has such good armor. He is tanking so much. Okay, pull out the shotgun. Let's go for it. Let's just go for it.
Relocation to indicated safe zone is advised.
Okay, we got him. I dealt 36 damage to that guy, so he's not the guy from before. Oh, the guy I was just shooting killed someone else. It definitely wasn't the same guy. Okay, extended fast mag. I'll take it, I guess. Did I even take it? I did take it. Then there's a second box just around the corner. Which again, you really don't want to be doing this while you're in a combat situation. But I really wanted some ammo. I didn't get the ammo I needed, but I wanted it. Which is half the battle. So yeah, this is Transit the Diner, plus the repair shop next to it. Obviously it's a bit destroyed, it's run down. It's not in perfect condition. But it's a cool place regardless. And you know there's going to be more people around here. I didn't win a 4-person fight, because it was a 6-person fight. That 2 people have just kind of left. Let's put the reflex sight on here. Hey, look at that. So it's still a garbage weapon that's not going to come in any useful. But still, we're doing okay. So yeah, pro tip, always get on top of the roofs of these buildings, especially if it's that crowded. But now we can finally go into the transit building itself. Because this is the diner, the world famous diner, I would say. There is a guy. He just ran out the door. Okay, I'm going to throw the Simul Monkey. Okay, I've got a frag grenade out right now. I need to heal up really quickly though. So he's thrown something over on the other side. So he's not expecting me over here, I don't think. He's ran all the way around. The other side. So I'm getting out there. If I get shot in the back, so be it. But this is the best place for this. So yeah, Transit Diner. Oh man, oh, that distance. We're going to throw the frag grenade in the window. If that's my first frag kill, that'd be nice, right? And we have to really hope these last 16 bullets are enough to do it. In fact, they're not going to be. This is the first time I'm fully relying on the ST-12. And it did it. It pulled through. It very barely pulled through. Less than it's ever pulled. Enough, I guess. But still, this is Transit, one of the best places. If I die now, I can die at least mildly happy. Or mildly not unhappy. Not as unhappy as some people are, perpetually all the time. And yeah, I love this place just because, you know, I actually like Transit. I'm that weird guy that you now can't trust the opinions of. And yeah, just has to be said. Cool map. The Zweihander is going to be a more fun weapon, I think, than this. There we go. We nailed it. So let's go get the other bodies that we saw around here, because maybe there's stuff that he left on those that he doesn't want. No, he took everything from this guy. Or maybe the guy just died early on. I'm not sure which. Let's go do it. So, we're not far from the zone. Again, another great benefit of a place like this is... Actually, there's going to be people behind me, because Nuketown Island's there. So, yeah, not great that we have 360 degrees of potential death. But besides that, really great place. Would recommend it any day of the week. Besides, I guess, Tuesday. You know, yeah, Tuesdays... You don't need them on Tuesdays. Every other day of the week, though, wonderful. I was actually thinking recently, like, favorite day of the week, right? And you might be like, easy question, or easy thing to a cat. Answer's favorite day of the week is Friday, or Saturday, whatever. Like, some people like Friday because they go out and do things on Friday to celebrate the fact they've just finished work. Then they take the next 2 days to themselves. Some people, they do things all weekend. Whatever your system is. But, you've got an easy answer as to what your favorite day is. Or at least you've got 2 contenders. Maybe a third. If Sunday's your favorite because you don't have to do things with friends. Because, you only do things with friends because they kind of vaguely press you into it. Whatever your, whatever your situation is, you have a day of the week that's your favorite. But those days of the week are actually objectively the worst. Because they're the most filled with people. Because everyone else, they're their favorite days too. And I've been thinking about this a long time. Because one of the reasons I can fly so cheap is because I always fly on days of the week that are not well frequented. Flying on less popular days of the week, always cheaper. Because the airline just wants to sell a ticket. And it's willing to, make less money rather than make no money. Which is making a loss in the airline business. So, therefore I like flying a lot on Tuesdays. So I'm in a lot of places on Tuesdays. And I have the huge benefit of, oh my god. Just as I leave, the zombie light comes back to it. But that means I have the huge benefit of exploring a lot of places on, oh, please have a eyes. I guess this early on in the game, someone's always going to have found the trauma kits and taken them. Because someone killed that guy. They didn't just leave their body. But I was thinking, like, the best day of the week is objectively like a Tuesday or a Wednesday. It's just you're always busy on that day, so you don't like it. Oh, there's someone nearby. There he is. So I got him at least once, or I got his vehicle, maybe. Not sure which it was. But I used ammo from a super weird LMG, so it's... people love this gun. I've heard so many people say it's OP, but I do not understand their opinions. But, we'll try to use it regardless, because if we die, we can just blame the gun. One of my favorite reasons to be, I guess, like, open-minded about things. Because I think people act like everyone's open-minded about all things. But that's just how they want to believe things are. But yeah, one of my favorite things is, like, do something you don't want to do, and then when it fails, you have an excuse. And if it succeeds, then guess what? That's good for your life, generally speaking. He got off the bike, and oh gosh. Well, probably should have, paid more attention, and this wouldn't have happened. Oh, there is the guy.
Relocate to safe zone.
Okay, so Zweihander, pretty good in that one specific situation. Doesn't expect the guy to come out of the zone, but again, in the first zone, never really a problem. So, at least if we die now, we can die happy none with experience transit. Please give me the no, give me the trauma kit. There we go. This is what I live for. This is what I live and die for sometimes. And then we're going to grab the regular medkits too. And then grab the reflex, which we can't grab. We can't grab anything in here, Jesus. I guess we filled up on perks, but like still. Feels a bit brutal. So awareness, sure. Especially when you have doubles of something, you should always use it, because you'll probably die before you use it regardless, right? Get some brawler on there, because again, you're never going to punch someone. But just in case, you never know. And maybe someone really wants to punch. This is actually one of my favorite things. I was speaking in the last one of these, about how, like, you should probably be a good person. Only kill people that you have a bad backstory for, like, oh, he probably robbed a liquor store, and you're denying him of the fund that he needs. Or maybe he's going to be the next president, but he just needs to stop playing Call of Duty. Whatever story you do need to tell yourself. Sometimes I do the opposite, where I'm like, the person who kills me, or it's kind of the same thing, but it's like, I try to go out of my way to deny someone who's going to kill me of things that are good. I try to guarantee that if you kill me, you're going to have a bad time as a result of that. And personally, I think that's something that not everyone should do, because it makes games worse. But it's like one of those aspects of it. It's like,
get to safety.
If I can use something, I'd much rather because when someone kills you and then gains a big advantage from it, like I want to make sure they get sour grapes from killing me. Like, oh, I killed the guy, but it wrecked me. It's terrible. It's one of like my worst. I'd say it's like one of my worst aspects personally. That like it's not enough. If I die, it's almost like a non-gracious victory. It's like I'm fine with accepting. Yep, they beat me fair and square, but I can ruin their lives as much as I fair and square can. Which is why I guess I don't like the court system sometimes. Where it's like you know how like it's just whenever there's like a murder or like a thing like that, they always ask like the victim family what they think, or like what they think the judgment should be, and it's like No, they shouldn't be the ones in charge of that. Of course they're angry. Like, I'd want to mess up their life too. It's revenge, not justice or whatever. But it's like, it's a big thing we always do in news. In fact, you know, news in general, I could talk all day about problems with it. I'm not going to, but I could. So yeah, we're going to go from Array and from Transit to Fracking Tower. Not because it's a great place to be. In fact, it's quite a bad place to be, by all measures. But just because it's a location, which is going to have some loot available, because it's just too big to loot. And because the fact... In fact, let's go inside the murky water. Oh, it's only waist high. It's basically quicksand, right? Maybe it's cement. Can we get it on our face? Can't. That's a shame. That'd be the realism I want and need in a Call of Duty game. But yeah, we're going here because it's going to be mildly unlooted in some places, and I do need some stuff. Not perk kits. I need less of these, please. But I'd like to find more things. Oh, I've got 10 regular med kits. But instead, I'm here because, in fact, I should probably use the regular med kits. Whatever. Let's not question it. Let's just accept how things are, which is what most people do, and it's why the world is a bad place actually. But anyway, staying on some form of track. So, weapons like this one. The reason I don't like the Zweihander, is mostly because of the fact that it can't have any attachments. Do I have armor on? I don't have armor on. This whole time, I've been getting in fights without any armor to back me up. But yeah, the interesting thing is, like, it doesn't have any attachments, and attachments are one of the big things that, in my opinion, one, make Call of Duty stand out from other battle royales, but that makes, you know, like, a gun good in this game too. Like, when you get extended max or something, you can feel the difference. It feels much better. And it's just like, why would you not want that? If you have the option, might as well, right? So the two ammo types I need, by the way, are 5.56, which I'm maxed out on, and 7.62, which I'm definitely not maxed out on. So if we find a body, I'm going to be looking for it regardless. And yeah, for this circle, we want to go left. In fact, for this circle, we're just going to kind of chase it forward. Again, always a good idea just to kind of let the circle come with you. Get a good vantage point where you can see people better than they can see you. And then chase the circle. Chase it like a magic dragon or something like that. And you always have the people in front of you instead of behind you. And then it's a matter of picking them off as opposed to... Because whenever you get in a fight where someone shoots you first,
get to safety.
It's always so much worse. It's brutal on every level because they might kill you before you even spot them. Which means, oh yeah, you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Which is, I guess, how, like, murders work in real life, right? Also, is this a... We can go prone in a bush? I want to know how visible I am. It's like, there's no proper way to know. I hope not very visible, though. Yeah, I'm just going to stand on the bush. Which is a new thing, I guess. Maybe it only works on this one because it's on hilly terrain, but the fact that you can stand on these bushes, a little bit absurd, if I'm being entirely honest. But yeah, let's do some edge chasing then. We're going to run around the edges because it means we'll at least see some people. And we've got a Zweihander. Like, this is the perfect gun for a very particular range that I'm hoping we can get at least some action in. Because that's fun when that happens. So again, always check left at least once in case someone's looking behind them. Very specifically for you. But the right is the danger direction. Over there, the people running... Oh, is that something? It's a bush. I've got such bad vision detection in these games. And it's a wonder I get, like, anything done ever. Like, managed to make it to the last 12, apparently. But, like, I'm seeing people where I see bushes all the time. And I'm not seeing people where there are literally people on a regular basis. There's nothing in there. In fact, should I be using perks while I run? Like mobility and paranoia and iron lungs? Oh, paranoia again. I guess not. Yeah, I guess mobility of this weapon is a really nice way to cancel out its biggest weakness. Oh, in fact, should we go for the mystery box? If we were here earlier, oh no, that's a zombie. That's a zombie. I've just been shooting at for the last few seconds. If we were here earlier, we probably could have done it, but we weren't. So instead, we shot at the zombie. Gave away our location in exchange for basically nothing, right? Oh gosh, we're out of the zone. So again, this is not a great place to... Oh gosh, not only is it not great, but we're losing all of our health because the zone is not... The zone is a cruel mistress.
Travel to indicated safe zone.
Okay, so we're in the next safe zone at least. That's good news. And that house right there is perfect safety. It is the definition of safety. Like if I get on this side of the fence, so I don't want to break in here and make a noise, but I'm going to do that. Some of the house is going to be unsafe to walk through, but like here, for instance, this is like the cheesiest thing you can do. I'm not going to do it, but like the fact that you can. Is that a trauma kit there? It's armor level 2. Someone's running around, by the way.
Sit rep.
Gonna
Circle
shut the door.
collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Gonna look around the top floor. I don't know how I would have heard footsteps if there were none. Like, I can't think of a good excuse for that. But yeah, there's 8 people alive. There's 5 people watching me, apparently.
Net call.
Maybe 5 people just
Supply drop
spectating the
incoming.
game in general. Because I know you have to do that to get XP. Most people don't know that. It's a weird little quirk of the game. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm sure they have to fix it. But yeah, from here we can get an amazing view. If we shut the door behind us too, even safer. We've got a little bathroom, or closet. I mean, closets and bathrooms. You can urinate in both of them. It's just more acceptable in one. And yeah, this is just the perfect vantage point where if someone comes near me, again, it's one of the last 6 people alive that aren't me, we can just destroy them. I'm hoping it works out for us. So in the meantime, we can spend some quality time with Toy Cat. We can discuss the fact that, like, whenever, like, I do to kill someone, it's like this super sour, like, bitter grapes. But, like, I'm angry you killed me. I want you to suffer. And it's the weirdest thing, because, like, I'm not a vengeful person. Oh, is the zone coming in? It's coming in at the slowest rate, but it is coming in. But, like, I'm not even a vengeful person in most situations. It's only video games, too, that's worse, but... Actually, not sometimes. I get angry vengeful in real life. Like, you push past me on the tube. You push past me somewhere. You know, like, oh, actually, when someone bumps into me, like where they clearly are being rude, it's like, you know, would be nice if maybe someone bumped into everyone you know, and you know, killed them a little bit, slowly, painfully, death by bumps. Maybe then you'd learn how to not. Like, I don't know why, like, especially with, like, a suitcase or something. Like, it's just an instinct rage for some reason to be angry at people who are, like, you know, going somewhere. Let's call them tourists, but, like, people who have a place to be in another country or destination. There's just an instinctual rage about them, right? And I don't know why that is. In fact, so many countries,
Further
just
collapse
by default,
expected. Travel
they're
to
just driving
indicated
around.
safe zone.
in the last 6. But, it's one of those weird things, in my opinion. Like, I feel like everyone feels it, because so many cities, like, have so much hatred toward tourists. And it's like, you know, they're the people that bring, like, money into... Anyway, that's a weird thing. So I have vengeance against only people who kill me in video games and people who bump into me with suitcases. Because suitcases hurt a lot more. Like, if you bump into someone, it's like a polite gesture between
Sit
you
rep.
and them.
Circle collapse imminent.
When someone
Get
bumps
to
their bag
safety.
into you, they've hit you with their property, you know? I think that's actually where people get more mad about car wrecks than when you bump into each other on the street. I mean, also because it's a higher stakes situation. People like that. So someone's shooting somewhere. I don't think they're shooting me because I didn't see the bullets. I just heard them. But there are 5 people left, and there is a guy sniping, which is my least favorite type of guy. We're gonna iron lungs in a terrible situation, by the way. So yeah, another guy just died over the hill somewhere. The question is just where. So, right now, the advice that comes to mind is Toto by Africa, and there's nothing that you know, we're not gonna sing that song. But it's actually what's coming to my head is I'm like, you know, we're in the last 4. All we need to do is get a proper lock on this guy who's killing everyone. Get him from behind, because he's clearly not shooting people from where I am. Like, I've got a pretty desolate corner of the map. But I do have to walk over this hill eventually. Oh, I do. I don't like that,
Major
but I do.
instability detected. Evac to
Oh
safe
gosh,
zone.
oh, that's a dangerous zone. So, the good news here is we lay prone. There's probably a guy in that, but you know, there's 3 people. If one just shoots the other one. Oh, there we go. Give this a good reload. So if there's 3 people, I'm shooting one of the guys.
Circle collapse imminent.
That means the other guy is around here somewhere. I'm gonna get away from that guy. Into the zone. And then he hopefully gets to run into the other guy. Or I run into the third person. I die. Oh! There's a really cool little nook over here. This is amazing. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, this is... Oh, no! He was in front.
All assets
I
lost.
got headshot from 188 down to 1. Because I just didn't spot the guy. I guess he spotted me behind the tree. And then he peeked out. Man, snipers feel cheesy, right? I think that's the second game in a row where it's like been close. And it's been instantly cut short by a sniper. But still, it's pretty cool. We got pretty far. I really didn't want to be shot by the first guy. Hoped that we could get the second guys in the crossfire. Then I could take out the winner. That was the strategy. That way I didn't need any skill. I could Zweihander it and be like Zweihander to victory. But still, third place. Not too awful. Thank you very much for watching today's live little video thing. I think these are fun. If you want to see more Blackout and other such games that we upload on this channel, make sure you stay around. But if you don't want to, guess what? Third channel. Don't care. Goodbye.